Namaskar, this is Akhilesh Bhargav again. Welcome to Tidbits on Business and Finance with me. Any charge or accusation of money laundering or siphoning of funds made against a company, especially if it's a large listed company which involves a lot of public funds by way of share capital, public deposits, bank loans, etc., such charges are always serious and grave. Take the recent case of DHFL, Diwan Housing Finance Limited, which has been accused by an investigation report of Cobra Post for having indulged in siphoning of funds to the tune of 31,000 crores through shell entities which have been promoted by the group. And this money, it says, has been used for the purpose of buying real estate, shares, etc. in various countries, which include India, the UK, UAE, Mauritius and Sri Lanka. Cobra Post further says that this kind of siphoning has been done through money laundering, round-tripping of funds, tax evasion as well as hawala, all of which are very serious crimes. The investigation report further says that this money which has been siphoned away and assets have been bought, those assets have been ring-fenced and secured so strongly that they are beyond the clutches of recovery or taking any action by any lender, any banker or any creditor. Interestingly, the report mentions that DHFL has given a donation of 19.5 crores to the Bharatiya Janata Party. When this report came out, DHFL dismissed it as mischievous misadventurism and said it came with a malified intent, but the markets were not convinced. The share price of DHFL has fallen by about 60% in the past 6 months. Its profits have eroded by over 37%. And its business of lending has come down by 95%, all of which indicate that something is seriously wrong with the company. The company, apart from dismissing the Cobra Post investigation, said that its accounts are certified and audited by an international firm of auditors and that it has a AAA rating. Now, in the aftermath of the ILFS saga, where even its accounts were actually audited by an international firm of auditors and it also had a AAA rating, both of which were found to be bogus and sham. In the aftermath of the ILFS scam, if any company says that its accounts are audited by an international firm and that it has a AAA rating, it carries no respect or credibility. DHFL got into a disaster control mode. It appointed an independent firm of auditors to look into these charges. While the independence of that audit firm is really not known, and while the scope of work or the method adopted by the audit firm is also not known, what has come as a surprise is that within a short period of 4 to 5 weeks, this independent audit firm has already concluded its audit inquiry and investigation into these charges, into the books of account of DHFL, and has already given it a clean chit. These kind of investigations, when such serious allegations take place, these kinds of verifications by audit firms take a long time. The allegations against Sun Pharma, again, of siphoning of funds are still being probed. The Chanda Kochar case continues to be probed. ILFS continues to be probed. How was it that such serious charges against DHFL were probed within a matter of 4 to 5 weeks and, not surprisingly, a clean chit has been given to DHFL? The report of the independent auditor says that the allegation of Cobra Post that DHFL promoted shell companies and diverted 31,000 crores again through them is wrong. It says no such funds were diverted. It also says that no monies were given to the Sahana and the Vadhavan group, who are either the promoters or related to the promoters of DHFL, and thus it quashes the allegation that these promoters siphoned away money for their own benefit. The report does say that in respect of 15 loan accounts in which the money involved is to the tune of 7,500 crores, it says that they have a significant inadequate monitoring, and it further says that in respect of loans which are sanctioned over 200 crores, the committee comprises mostly of the promoter directors and hence its control procedures could be weak. But the larger picture is, which the independent audit firm says is that DHFL did not indulge in the kind of siphoning or money laundering as was alleged in the Cobra Post report. The very fact that this is a very hurried clean chit to DHFL by an audit firm actually does not cut ice with us. It actually raises questions. Was this a cover-up? Was this really a very serious audit that was conducted? Was the audit really wide enough? Was it intensive enough? Was the authority given to the audit firm good enough that it could have given an independent opinion on the accounts of DHFL and the siphoning of funds by it, which has been alleged by Cobra Post? Let us look at a more larger picture. It was Cobra Post which alleged that DHFL had indulged in a significant amount of siphoning of funds, and because of that report, a lot of damage was caused to the public. The share prices of DHFL fell. There was a complete doubt on the entire NBFC industry itself, in tandem with the doubt that is going on because of ILFS, and the industry suffered. Were these charges levied by Cobra Post frivolous, baseless and casual? If they were so, then Cobra Post needs to be taken to task. We would actually expect a befitting response from Cobra Post to this clean chit which has been given to DHFL, because this clean chit actually proves that the charges levied by Cobra Post were not authentic or correct. So somebody needs to be taken to task. Either Cobra Post for having given a frivolous report, which we would not expect it to, or if Cobra Post is able to prove in a counter response its charges, then DHFL needs to be taken to task, because siphoning of funds in this manner on such a large scale is certainly a very serious crime. In either case, action needs to be taken, because if Cobra Post was frivolous, the public suffered, and if DHFL has siphoned money, the public has already suffered. This needs to be looked into more carefully. This is Akhilesh Bhargav signing off till we meet again. Namaskar.